I give you people self-help.
Thanks for coming, everyone.
Hey everyone. Thanks for coming.
Hey guys.
We are self-help.
We are not a boy band.
We are not a boy band.
We are men.
Have any of you guys ever been to a supermarket?
We are self-help.
Thanks everyone.
My knees have been, has anyone here got chondromalacia patella? Little plastic boxes separate from lids. They're incomplete like this, rendered useless by the kids. We'll try to find them. We'll try to find them soon. Even care. There's no Tupperware.
We started something new a while ago, the three of us. We started a band. This band actually. This band, it's called Self-Help, and I can tell you now, it wasn't easy. It was hard.
This one is for all those people who sneak up on people.
If I had the incentive to be more attentive, then I might have noticed you driving right behind me. You wanted to get past, but I wanted to make it last. I want to keep you back there waiting, to keep you back there waiting. Why do we hate each other? Why do we hate each other?
We can only speculate what Gary, Jules and Michael Andrews were thinking when they wrote these lyrics. It appears they were in a bit of a dark place, but tonight, people, we are moving out of the darkness and into the light. And we welcome you and we invite you to a song to change the world. My collaborator, Song Ming Ang. We have Luna, Imogen and Chris. And I just want to say, when we made this call out, these are the three people, the three first people to step up. This is the first part of a process that extends over 2 weeks. So after this event, we go into the studio with whoever, and we come back to this stage on the 25th.
Make it a better place for you and for me and the entire human race.
How did a couple of conceptual artists from very different cultural backgrounds come to be embarking together on a mission to save the world? But the power of pop, people, has touched both our lives. It has shaped us, it has moved us, and it has provided those pivotal moments across the years. Song Ming took a serious turn and he said, "Hang on, Jason, what if what if we tried to actually make a song to change the world? Like for real. And I said, what? Do you mean like ironically for real, or like for real, like Richie Edwards for real? And he said, no, Richie Edwards for real. These are what happens when you do an internet search for the top 10 songs that have changed the world, and I've added a couple more. So I want to examine these in a little bit more detail because I think they're going to give us some clues as to how we're going to proceed in our mission. Just seen 8 examples, people. What can we learn from these? We've got different styles, we've got pop, we've got punk, rap, jazz. We've got different races, different genders, different sexualities. What is the connecting factor, people? You know it, and I know that you know it, but you don't know it yet. Come on.
You know it in your heart, guys.
You know it in your heart. You have to feel it. These songs connect with a feeling, express that feeling, and put it in your heart. They connect. All of you in here. They are for real, people. Does that mean that Songming and I, in our over-examined, privileged dude world, do we even need to be changing the world? Does the world even want us to change it? And what are we talking about? What sort of change are we talking about? Are we kind of lost in some kind of self-reflexive, pop-ironic piece of nonsense that we could never connect with genuine feeling in the way that these songs do? So from tonight onwards, people, until the 25th, we begin a process and we'll take anyone. Shower divas, literally anyone. Dogs, aliens, car seat karaoke freakers, because we have 10 days to change the world. We're going to come right back here on this stage on Sunday the 25th with this hideously beautiful monster that we've created. This is where you need to look deep inside yourselves and really connect and say, do I have what it takes? Can I join this movement? Could I create something with these people, this epic kind of orgiastic, altruistic jam that could result in something powerful and meaningful, people? Because like Jimmy and Bill from the KLF said, we all have the capacity for unlimited fantasy. It is the source of genius. Don't be afraid to turn on the tap and let it flow. Because I do believe, like Michael said, together we can make the world a better place. Thanks so much. Hello, people. Well, so 10 days ago, we stood on that stage. We talked about a few issues. We talked about a few tissues. We acknowledged our contradictions. And we took you through a brief history of songs that have changed the world. So you could say that we are not musicians. That is never and was never the intention of this project. We are a bunch of people who have been moved and affected by music over our lives. And we wanted to do something which was literally, what if we tried inside a very small time frame to write a song to change the world? The song is called The Survey Song. but we'll talk more about that in a moment.
Hi, this is Rosa speaking. I'm ringing on behalf of the world. We were hoping you might take a survey of your heart. We really need some feedback on what's tearing us apart. It'll only take a minute of your time. It's vital information, and it might just change your mind.
Give us tick box questions, scores from 1 to 10. I'm on the moment something, but I can't find a pen. I'm more than just some data, I'm a human being too. But all these algorithms are making me feel blue. I've filled in so many different forms before. Tell me where the information goes. Does it make a difference or none at all? Yes, no, maybe who really knows? Please won't you take a survey of your heart, survey of your heart. We really need some feedback, staring us apart, question my assumptions, if I knew just what they were, politics or passions, if that's what you prefer. I know I fit a profile, a silly stereotype, but what you fail to notice is what's deep down inside. I've filled in so many different forms before. Tell me where the information goes. Does it make a difference or none at all? Yes, no, maybe who really knows? Is what you take a survey of your heart, survey of your heart. We really need some feedback, tearing us apart. It only take a minute of your time, The information's vital, it's vital. Might just change your mind, How would you rate your own life on a scale of 1 to 10? 1 for very dismal, 10 for excellent. Survey of your heart. The 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 survey of your heart. Sorry, it's quite obvious. I actually can't sing.
So the way we kind of put it together was literally, because Songming and I have never written a song together, and the way this project works is that wherever it goes, we will perform a song we have written inside a week with whatever is at hand and whoever is at hand. But are there any questions at this stage? Yes?
Who wrote the lyrics?
It was a joint exercise. So people came in, and we had the survey of your heart idea, and that kind of set the tone and framed things. And for instance, so when people came into the studio, we would ask them, have you ever done a survey? When was the last time you were moved by music in a profound way? And the conversation would expand from there. So to give you an example, there is a verse in the second verse where it says, "I question my assumptions if I knew just what they were." So I think Louise, who is not in the room right now, came in. She gave us that. So people just sort of offered things, made changes along the way. Perhaps Tilly and Luna can kind of talk about the process a little bit as well. So,
I mean, I really liked that you guys had something really simple going on and really welcoming to everybody.
I just say Tilly is actually a professional musician.
Yeah, well, I'm a singer and I teach voice, and one of my things when I'm teaching is everybody can sing, and a lot of people are really scared of singing and have been told by some music teacher when they were a child that they couldn't sing and they're just supposed to mouth the words when they're singing in groups. So I really dig anything that encourages people to make music or make art or be involved in things, whether they're a professional musician or not.
Yeah. So sing along, people, because we can't change it alone.
A survey, survey of your heart. 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 A survey, survey of your heart.
Was very interesting. I wasn't aware about what today was going to be about, so we're coming along just out of the blue. So it was an interesting idea of writing a song over a period of time, just getting different groups of people in to everyone to come in and join in and do it. So I found that quite interesting, and they came up with a great song with such a short period.
I thought it was great. I loved the fact that it was a community involvement, and I came along for about an hour on the Wednesday, which was fabulous, and then it was really good to see it up on the stage and turning into a thing that was a song. So it was great.
It was really heartfelt and warm, which is all very Jason Mailing. Like Jason, he likes to work with not knowing what's going to happen. So it starts with nothing and then becomes something in a very short amount of time.
My heart was warmed. It's a pleasure to see them up there and kind of artfully making their way through how to bring people together and how to bring ideas together. And I thought it felt really accessible, and I wanted to get up and clap, and my kids wanted to get up on stage.
Survey, survey of your heart. A survey, survey of your heart. A survey, survey